Have our seedling right here. Bury in. Just like that. A lot of times you could tell when seedlings need to be moved on to a bigger, to new soil, is when you start to see the leaves start turning yellow. That usually means they ran out of nutrients, and usually if you're using seed starting soil doesn't even have that much nutrients. So it should happen pretty quick. Okay, so we're going to repeat the process again with another batch of Euphorbia oblongata. And I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but Euphorbia oblongata is actually used for the cut flower. It makes a good cut flower. Again, if you're cutting the flowers, treat the plant with respect. Clean your hands, make sure you don't get any of the sap on you. And if you do, just don't touch any orifice, and like I said, wash your hands. The flowers on this species is typical of the genus in that it's acid green yellow. In a later video, once I have these grown on, some of them I'm planning on selling, and some of them I'm going to keep. I'm probably going to keep 4 or 5 because they're not big bushy plants. They're very see-through, and I want to have them. Let me tell you guys really quick where I want to put them. There's a planting that I'm planning on working on that consists mostly of grasses and other prairie plants, and I think this would look really good over there because of its airy nature. But because of its airy nature, I need a couple plants to actually make a impact. Okay, be careful with the roots. There's another one. And there we go. Last but not least, that's another thing. When you're transplanting them, I like to transplant them into a mix of either potting soil mixed with some manure or topsoil. The potting soil contains, it's airy enough so it doesn't cake over and become this hard mass that the baby roots of the seedlings can't get through. You don't want that because you're going to end up with a stunted plant. So I like using potting soil because it keeps that airiness in there, but I don't like it because it's mostly sterile. So topsoil is full of microbes and funguses and bacteria that in the long term they make a relationship with one another and with the plant. So by creating that type of ecosystem at a young stage, your plant's going to come out better off. So I like to mix the two of them and make a mixture that stays pretty airy. The problem with that though is that you end up with big chunks like this. Remove them as you see them, toss them, put them in the compost heap, and that's it. So that's how you basics of transplanting seedlings and a little bit about Euphorbia oblongata. I'll probably do another video once these guys get bigger and when I'm actually planting them in the landscape. So thank you for watching. Like and subscribe and keep on gardening.